Coming up on the FA UCE podcast.
Pull up in the Tarago. We won't go far though, cause I got no money for the servo. Girl, why you acting so nervous? If your name is Chloe, don't bother.
Pull up. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Salo falava malole pulavanaka. Welcome back to another episode of the FA UCE podcast. Joining me today, we have the crew. We have Chris. Where you from, Chris?
My mum's from Samoa and my dad's from Lefanga. I think so.
Oh, you change every week. Anyway, joining to me on my left is the old mayor of Goodna, Sione Nahelu. I'm your host, Masase from Zilmia. My parents are my dad's from Kalalupo. Mum is from Saluafata. But joining us today, we have a special guest all the way from Logan City himself.
Yeah.
Drum roll.
Drum roll, boys.
Joining us today, we have Randy Savage from No Money Enterprise.
Money.
Welcome.
Usil. Welcome.
That must be the theme of Logan, eh?
What's that?
No money.
It's good as well.
No money.
Yeah, same in Samoa.
Where your parents from in Samoa?
So my mum's from Lalomonga and my dad's from Kuangai.
And what's your last name?
Leo Pepe.
Leo Pepe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Junior Leo Pepe.
Yeah.
some famous Manu players.
Some famous Manu players, eh?
No, thank you for coming on the show, mate. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been
a long time coming.
It's been a long time.
Since the team number 5.
I've been busy. Yeah, I got a new pup, and she just graduated.
Nice.
What's been happening with Enemy? Like,
we just been busy. We're in the studio working on a big project. We've got our show coming up this Friday, so we're going to be dropping a few unreleased at the show.
at the zoo.
At the zoo.
Yeah, the 4th.
On the 4th, yeah. On the 4th this Friday. So yeah, we'll be dropping some unreleased tracks from the project.
You guys went down to Melbourne for the festival, didn't you?
Yeah, we went down for the show was called Empire, and then we came back. We did then we went back down to Wollongong, did a show for this big festival called Yours and Ours.
Yeah,
and then we did that, and then now we're back here in the studio trying to get this big project out for everyone. We've been a little bit quiet, but stay tuned. We've got something big coming.
Nice. Oh, very big. Nice.
I got something big coming soon as well. Watch out.
What about you, Sonny?
You got any tips for my mate down in Logan? Because obviously you're from Logan. You know the area.
Ah, man.
Where's the best spots in Logan for my mate to find a wife?
Best time is night time, eh?
I can't see you. You can't see me.
Best time, night time by the drive-through, eh?
Oh, that's my favorite time to come. So it's good.
It is Samoan Language Week this week.
Favorite time.
Wait, how many times do they have Samoan Language?
I'm sure they had one beginning of the year.
Once a year.
I thought I swear it was like 3 weeks ago.
Was that Tongan language?
That was in September.
No.
I swear we had one like Jan.
Yo, but the real question is, who started that?
I don't know. Who started Samoan Language?
Who started it?
I believe it was a guy by the name. I don't know.
I think it was something that started in New Zealand because they wanted to, because it's the third most spoken language in New Zealand.
Oh, true.
It's Samoan. I think it's English first, broken English second.
No, it's a good thing for people like Yopu, so they can know the language of their parents.
Yeah. Because he is plastic. Like you know how we eat KFC, we eat with our hands and shit. My man eats with knife and fork. Yops. Napkin, knife and
That's
fork.
disrespect to KFC.
I can imagine Tino just watching him. What the hell are you doing?
Oi, what are you doing? Shout out to Yups and the wife Courtney expecting a baby today.
Yeah.
He's not here today because of that. So massive shout out to Yupu and Courtney. If it's not today, then he reckons early tomorrow. So we'll definitely have Yups back on next week. But I think we're better off without him anyways because he's plastic.
I was going to ask if I could fill in there for
We got a free spot.
After I seen his rap last week, I was like,
That means my rap was all good then.
Anyway, our topics this week it is Samoan Language Week, obviously for our motherland at home in turmoil. Thoughts? What are your thoughts? What's going on in Samoa? Like, what are we waiting for? Are we waiting for war? Are we waiting for what's happening?
man, to be honest, I don't even know what's going on here. I just see a whole lot of people going back and forth.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, bro, I thought one person got elected. Why is everyone...
I'm not sure. Like, there's two parties going at it.
Yeah.
Got the HRPP.
Old mate's doing the Donald Trump thing.
I don't really follow the politics side of things, but from what I've seen or what I've kind of half read is that so they've elected Fiamea Naomi Mata'afa as a PM, but still he doesn't want to give away the title kind of thing. So I guess he's trying to fight for it, but like what I said, I'm not into politics. But
What's the point of having a courthouse or a Supreme Court if you're not going to follow the? I'm just saying, might as well
just like
ring ISIS now and be like, hey mate, we need our help here.
just like a circus over there, right, mate?
Yeah, no, something crazy. Yeah.
Do you have any family in politics?
I actually don't. I got none.
One of my uncles, he's trying to run for president in America.
President?
You know, Dwayne Johnson.
That's your uncle, eh?
Yeah. So we've been, because he was staying with us when we were in New Zealand. When he grew up in New Zealand. If you guys knew that.
Oh, it's actual true story.
Okay, hey, this is very true, mate. Tune in.
So The Rock, he spent a little bit of his childhood in Otara. But I'm not from Otara.
In where?
In Otara.
Sole, did he stay at your house?
Roundabouts.
Have you guys seen the new Manu Samoa
Oh my gosh.
logo?
Nah. What's it look like?
It looked like a snack.
That's it there?
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I mean,
What does it look like though?
see, you guys are dirty-minded boys. You're dirty, man.
Hey. Shouldn't I said snack?
Because it goes both ways. Like if you turn it upside down.
Hey, Tino, we're not at the zoo yet, mate. Come on, mate.
Who's a new sponsor? Dynasty.
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 Yeah,
Dynasty.
Yeah,
Dynasty.
I thought Pig Athletic was sponsoring them, eh?
Now we're making moves. Shout out to New Caledonia squash team. We're in here.
Was there a career path that your parents wanted for you?
Yeah. Man, growing up, they wanted me to pursue the rugby. Eh? So in high school, I was playing footy and that. But then I got injured, man. So I was blessed that, I could cut hair. I've been cutting hair since high school. So I was blessed that I had a backup plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, footy was the number one goal for that my parents, were always telling me about. And then like when I got injured, they did the, why you got injured? Because you're out here trying to fight for these. Yeah. So every injury I'd get in footy, so now I'm one of those dudes at the drink ups that talk about, so remember back in the day? So remember that game? Yeah. So yeah, footy, man. Like I was 100% committed to footy, and then I got injured.
What were you? Leaguey or?
I was playing Union at Sunnybank Dragons, yo.
Another dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
What a dragon.
At least we got a mix of. Oh no, we don't. Because we're all doggies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I used to play UQ, so that counts.
What about that in there, though, mate?
What did your parents want you to be?
Firefighter.
Anything else? Basketball player? Volleyball player.
Oh, man.
There was no plans. There was no pressure from mum and dad. obviously the rugby stuff, and then rolling on to the Samoa 7 stuff. That it was just me, you know, trying to give it a crack. It wasn't to do. I think the only thing from mum and dad was, you know, try and just go anga reo onga, and you know what Samoan parents or island parents are like. You know, go anga reo onga, and they do the go anga loku, and I went the opposite. So there was. I don't think there was a career path really.
Like growing up in Samoa, for you going to school, what was that like? Because you can see the difference between Samoa and here. Like, what was that like growing up as a kid?
Tough in Samoa.
Was it like the teachers actually smack you?
Hard. It was. Yeah, it's just one of those. You know, you've got to wear the right uniform. Everyone's got to wear their same uniform kind of thing, and you got to have at least 6 or 7 books in your bag. You got to have, you know, 8 to 10 pens kind of thing. So you're not asking when you get to class, you're not asking, or you're not short of something. So, and then the hidings, man, it's full on. So.
What about you, Tino? What did your parents want you to be? Smoko King?
No, I don't think they wanted anything for me, but
Get out of the house. Get out of the house.
Make use of yourself, Tino.
no, they wanted me to church-wise. They wanted me to like go to Bible school and stuff like that, and become like a pastor. But sorry, mum, dad, that life's not for me.
That's not me, man.
It was like, joke's on you.
Thanks for the opportunity,
But imagine if you did, you know,
If you wouldn't be here
you wouldn't be
talking
here.
smack like you do.
You'd be in
that's why that life is not for me.
My parents wanted me to be an accountant because I was good at maths. But then I remember we were watching the Olympics once, and I think it was Grant Hackett came on, and he's close up on his feet, and my dad just looked at my feet and then looked at Grant Hackett's feet. He's like, "Hey son, you should become a swimmer." And we're like, "Oh, it's a bit late. I'm 16 and can't swim." So, sorry, Daddy, your dream didn't come true.
That's a good one, because a lot of people are like, how come, you know, Samoans or Pacific Islanders, you know, they obviously the country's surrounded by water, but they can't swim.
You want to know why?
Tino can swim, actually.
I'm actually
I was surprised. I'm like,
I'm actually a pretty good swimmer.
make the most of that size 11 feet, eh?
Like you said, size 11.
Those flip-flops, mate.
No, we were allowed to, you know, back in primary, did you guys have it back in Logan?
Yeah.
Like, it was ingrained with your primary school, like you had to
Did you guys have that?
Swimming carnival.
Yeah. No, swimming
swimming
classes, lessons.
Oh,
during
yeah.
primary.
like
And
twice a
I
week,
had
3
the
times
same
a week.
lessons as the Palangis and still didn't. Still can't swim.
These were the guys that set up on the thing.
Nah, I was trying to learn it as well.
So we don't have enough towels.
Your feet are dirty, you can't jump in the water.
You know how you do the what is it? You have to try and get your certificate or something, and you have to swim laps. I remember when I did it, I got after the first lap, she tapped me on the shoulder. John, just get out of the pool, mate. You touched the ground too many times. I was like, okay, thank you.
See, we had nothing like that in the New Zealand schools.
Yeah,
I don't know about now, but you know, when we were there was nothing. It was literally just, you know, your standard sports, your soccer, touch, volleyball, rugby.
And you guys still managed to swim over here. Bloody hell, man. Stop the boat.
Teach yourself, mate. Teach yourself how to swim.
Well, I thought your parents wanted you to become a teacher.
A teacher.
Or was that for sake? Because the caliber of education in your family pretty high with your sister. Your sister's a barrister.
Yeah, she set the bar up there, and then we just scrapped the bar of bare minimum. Man, yeah, she went hard out in school, and me and my brother took like 8 years to finish our 3-year course.
Is that the sister, the solicitor?
Yeah.
That's why he's never in trouble.
I wonder why you always get away with stuff.
What about outside of like sport, like who was someone that you looked up to, like you know, we all fanboys of like footy stars and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like who else out of
Other than sport.
did you look up to?
Are we going deep or?
Oh yeah, just any. Yeah.
I was growing up. I was just all sport, all rugby, because I wanted to be a rugby player. But then, sort of when you get a bit older and realize what you actually wanted to do, because I think I was just forcing myself that rugby career because I've seen that's all what all us Islanders were doing. But then started getting like into creative stuff, and one is Carlin Leota, like his work, like the work he's done on your videos.
Crazy,
I was just sitting in the behind the scenes stuff he chucks up. I'm like, bro, this guy's the man.
Bro, the craziest thing about that dude, man, like I remember him telling me everything's self-taught. Like, if not self-taught, YouTube. So, fuck.
Yeah, it's nuts, and it's just
crazy. Yeah.
The work they're doing at the moment. Oh man, it's nuts. So yeah, that creative field, and it's made me pursue my dream to become a contemporary dancer. So, watch this space, guys. Watch this space. I'll be doing behind the scenes as well.
Bro, I'll text him for you.
What about you guys?
Aviti. I don't know. I'm trying to think of
Yeah,
my
I'm
own.
trying to think too.
Like who outside? Like mine is Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Lord and Savior.
You're a sinner.
stop! Your
You're
mum's
a
not
sinner.
watching it.
I just want to thank my Lord and Savior for, giving me this life.
I was
Like,
Moan.
see, I looked up. What about yours?
I was Moan.
Nah,
Which bucket it has?
Did you look up? You look up soon? Cut.
besides like sports stars and like when I was in primary school, I used to like, look up to The Rock, especially being like, when I was young, like the first time when I knew that cracked it in the big wrestling and all that. But besides that, probably my old man, like, just a hard worker, man. When we moved from New Zealand, when me and my mother moved from New Zealand, it was just him that was working to take care of my mom, myself, and my grandparents.
Yeah.
And then fast forward time, it was there was four of us. I had three little brothers, so it was just him working the whole time to take care of. Was that like six people in the house? So yeah, probably him, man. I think that's where I get my mindset of the hustle from, like, and working hard and like nothing easy. Nothing good comes easy. So I think I get that from him as well. I'd probably say my old man. But then now, like, if I do look up, because I got a mirror at home, so when I decide to look up to someone, I look up and I just see myself.
You have a mirror up in your ceiling. Above your bed.
How you gonna come from there to that song?
Welcome to FA UCE After Hours.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That went from the lounge room to the bedroom real quick.
It's the mirror for me, he reckons. Because I got this mirror in my room. So I was like, oh, that's the only guy I know who puts a mirror up in the ceiling above his bed.
I got that from you remember Bow Wow's movie Lottery Ticket? Yeah, I got that from his.
I thought he said Shade of Grey.
Files uncut.
Shades of Grey. Oh, you saw it.
Speaking of uncut, what about yourself?
I cut twice and then they rolled back.
This mirror is broken.
Sorry, mum, for this podcast.
Sorry, not sorry.
Have you been in one of those rooms where they look at the mirror?
Well, you've been in his room. Stop playing around.
That's all. Let's set the mirror up.
Why are you guys sweating on that side? Why are you both sweating on that side?
Some memories.
Woo! The mirror.
What about you, Chris?
My mum, probably.
Yeah.
Heaps of reasons why, and then I guess obviously growing up in Samoa was all my aunties and uncles were all pretty close. So family wise, they're probably like, I don't have a favorite or who I kind of look up to, but it's pretty much the aunties and uncles in Samoa. Yeah, those guys are like nearly 60 and they still they're still doing all the things that all the fit owls and stuff like that. Even like massive drink ups and stuff like that. When we do go back home there, it's you're in good hands when you go back home. So
yeah, You got to send the money back home because when you go and there's no size 2 ready for you.
Pretty much. We just sent my cousin just sent a big container back to it's going to Samoa soon. So and we just all the stuff that that are like marketplace that people throw in the bin and stuff like that. It's my uncle's a builder in Samoa, so he can touch it all up and I guess sell it. So
yeah,
it's good. So but now wise, I probably the creative side because like kind of leaning towards like chippy by trade, but I don't think there's a good chippy that I look up to. So
Jesus is a good chippy.
Yeah, that's why I became a chippy because Jesus.
He's
done number one. Tino. No, but creative side, obviously with all the designs and t-shirts and stuff like that, and the I guess the path that we're looking at, I guess rolling into is the guys like Sione and Yopu and obviously Carlin, film to frame.
Yeah.
Big boy Joshy there, so these are probably the guys that I look up to, only because it's they've got time and obviously if it's 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning, if we send a message for you, get a reply back straight away from Sione, just not Yopu. Yopu will reply back 3 weeks later, but yeah, so these are probably the guys I look up to, so only because they do it, that stuff they kind of do every day kind of thing, so. And that's the kind of the path I wanna go down. So, yeah.
Nice. So if you haven't already know, I know a lot of you guys been asking for FA UCE t-shirt. Just head to FA_UCE_collection at on Instagram. Just DM him. He has a lot of sizes there. Even on you can do bigger sizes too, can't you?
So our stock standards are small to your 3Xs, and then obviously the 4Xs, 5, 6, and 7s are they cost a little bit more, but because it's bigger print and stuff like that. So, but look, we'll just DM us and we'll sort something out for you. It's easy. We're pretty active on Insta, so
yeah.
Nah,
I think mine was my late pastor. He passed away a couple of years ago. He was a gentle, he was just a good man. Always, he's a very humble man. He pretty much, he was always there. As kids growing up in the church and stuff like that. You have pastors who you're not allowed either. One, you're not allowed to talk to, or two, he's got no time.
Yeah.
But this, my pastor was. But he had anything you had, or any problems, or just you want to talk, or you want to ask something, you just ask him. He did not have any what's the word? He did not have any judgment upon you. He was just straightforward, came down to your level, talked to you the way you want to talk. If you just how sometimes you go through some things, you're oh fuck, I'm at a crossroad, what do I do? He was only a phone call away. Obviously because I grew up in a Pentecostal church, I was he was always, and he had good English, he was just understandable because he was a smart man. And he just always talked to you, and I don't think I roll myself after him because I can't, because it's big shoes to fill.
You roll.
It's got big shoes to fill. But if I could be anything in life, to what he was, that'll be my things to hand down to my next kids. Yeah. Because my other ones are.
Okay. Oh, you good, mate? You good?
Thanks. All right. So this is some questions for you, Junior.
Oh yeah.
This is just what started NME. What was the backstory in the life before NME?
So the whole story behind No Money was when I think I was about 17, 18. Anyways, during high school, me and my brothers used to do music, just record music, and all the equipment that we had was one of my other cousins. He just gave it to us because he was moving back to New Zealand. He got into a bit of trouble, so he had to go back to New Zealand. So he gave me all his recording gear, and before he gave it to me, he's like, "You probably don't want to use it because it won't work with your computer." But we figured it out, so it all worked. So then we would start making these shit ass songs, but at the time it was good for us.
Yeah.
So then I was like to my brother, I was like, Sully, we should call ourselves. At first I was like, we should call ourselves No Money Records. Like, have no money, we're not working at the moment.
Yeah.
We're staying at home with mom. So that's how the whole name No Money came from. And then that was pretty much it, man. And then we stopped doing the music because everyone started growing up, going their own separate ways. My brothers started having kids, and it wasn't until 2019 when my brother finally went out and bought some more studio equipment, and then we started recording German. And then he's like, "What should we name the group?" And I was just like, "Fuck it, No Money Enterprise."
Yeah.
Try and bring it back, and this time do something with it instead of just like being songs that we record and we'll only get as far as the next drink up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much the backstory. But I'm like, I was at the time I was like surprised with my parents, like they were putting up with like the loud music coming out of my room.
Yeah.
Like if it was anyone else, man, they would have kicked us out. But my mom used to always be like, why don't you go on there's X Factor and all that. Get out of here, man. Oh yeah, so that was like the story behind it. That's how like the whole No Money. That's the meaning of it. No Money, like literally just starting from the bottom and like trying to create something out of nothing. So yeah, that's the whole meaning behind No Money. A lot of people be like, why'd you guys call yourself No Money? Is it because you have no money? But it's like there's a deeper meaning.
I reckon it's creative as like how the name came up. Yeah.
Were there other name that the boys came up with that got scrapped?
Nah, to be honest, it was one night when I was out drinking with RB. I told him, I was like, bro, we're gonna name the crew No Money Records.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, and he was the one that said NMR doesn't sound, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he goes, should be like enemy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I was trying to think what E could be. And then I was like Enterprise, like, because Enterprise meaning like something big, something. And it's just like when you hear the word Enterprise, it's like, it's like something like huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just ran with that.
I came across your music, obviously the TikTok and stuff like that. I came across the German song. So, do you want to talk us through about that, like how it all started and how like what were the reasons behind writing that? Because I reckon it's pumping, man. It's a good song.
So the song in German, when my brother called me and he said he set up a studio in 2019, I was like, oh yeah, I've got this hook that I want to record, and the hook was like. This was the original German hook. It was like, tell me, why you looking nervous? When man pulls up in the German, your gang came from the circus. You ain't never ever made an earning. That was the original. And then I had it to a different beat. And then at the time, I was cutting hair at the shop. And RB was a client of mine. And he was always showing me his music. But then when I recorded the hook, it just didn't sound right there. Like, I needed someone with a deeper voice. And RB had like the perfect tone for it. And then he went home. Couple weeks later, came back and he goes, I changed the hook up a little bit and I found a new beat, which was the German beat now.
Oh, right.
And he was the one that showed me the pull up in the German.
You cool look nervous.
Yeah, and as soon as I heard that, I was like, fuck, yeah. And then I went home. As soon as he showed me that, I was like, if you're free tonight, we'll go back to my brother's house and we got to lay the hook.
Yeah.
So then we went back, laid the hook, and my brother was like, bro, that's a bad hook, man. And then, from there, the rest was history. Like Stelly's a family friend of ours. He's like, family friend of ours. So we went. I was doing something. I came back home and my brother's like, there's a verse on there. Tell me if you want to keep it on. If you don't want to keep it, we're gonna get rid of it. I was like, all right. I listened to it. It was Stelly's verse, and I was like, actually, I don't mind today. Just keep it on there. And like, when we finally decided to release the song, we weren't like a collective yet.
Yeah.
Like at the time, my mindset was like, if these boys want to continue to be, No Money, I'm more than happy to keep running with this. Otherwise, it would have just been me, my also Tommy.
Yeah.
And then that night when we did the
we were there for the
pre-release.
Yeah.
So that night, I was like, this is it. Like, if you guys want to be part of this family, we're gonna do something great. If not, I'm happy for you boys to do your solo things. And they were just like, nah, we're keen to see how far this goes. So then, mean. But before those two younger was No Money Records was originally just me and my brothers. Like,
you had a different name back then, eh?
J Raw Illa.
It was R&B. It was reminiscing of the girls back then.
And like when my boys got solid. What happened to J Raw? Who's that? Yeah, so
Oh man.
yeah, that's pretty much the backstory, and then now like when my parents see us on YouTube and that, see us doing these shows, they're just like, what's the word, like proud and like
Yep.
kind of like not like relieved, but like just they're just happy to finally see that we're finally doing something with our talents.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the backstory.
Yeah. So with like obviously we were there when you pulled up in the. Did you have a German then, or how did that come about? Like
So
with the
me,
hook German.
like
Were you having a German bun or?
I'm a big believer in like if you speak something into the universe,
Yeah.
like
Speak
you
it
might
out.
not get it next week, but one day it will come.
Yeah.
So I believe like if I talk about Germans, I'll finally earn my own German car. Like
Yeah.
it might not be 2 years from now, but eventually it'll come.
Yeah.
So that's how it came down. Like, and plus I like my partner knows that I'm a big fan of Mercedes cars, like C63. Like I always tell her, like I'm gonna get that one day. I want to get that. So that's how I came about the hook, and especially like growing up in like being an Islander kid growing up, when one of your cousins go pull up to a family barbecue and they pull up in like a brand new Mercedes, like immediately you're just like, wow, what do you do, Solo? What do you do for work? Like you just like you change the way you view them. Like now you want to hang with them. Like you want to know how they got the car and stuff. You want to, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like I just like try to capture that emotion. Like pull up in the German. Like yeah. So that was like the where I was trying to go with it. But there was only one German at the video shoot. It's the only one BMW shooting there. The rest of us Holdens.
I pulled up in the German once, but it wasn't a car. Anyways, next.
See, when we went to Vietnam, like he was in he went north to Vietnam, and I was there at the same time. I introduced him to his first name.
And that's why you don't hang out with Dino.
There was no. Remember how you? So we're in the corner. It was called the Corner Bar in Saigon, and I was telling this guy, I was like, Sully, I want to try the Nang, bro. I want to try it. And then I was like, but you have to tell my missus. She won't listen to me. And then he was like, yeah, I'll tell her. So he was like, no, it's all good. I'm your older cousin. It's safe. And then he goes, watch this. And then he waves the waiter down for a balloon, brings it over. And he goes, watch this, it's safe. Takes a puff. Next minute, he's like... I was like, brother, and then my missus was like, nah. And I was like, my missus was like, nah. He was like, see, it's safe.
I killed his experience for him, before he even started.
Right. But then after that, every night it's like, Tino, start us. Go up. Have some names.
You got what are the tours? Like you got this one coming up this Saturday.
Yeah, so we got this Friday at the zoo.
Yeah.
We've got a couple usos from Logan City, the younger boys. We've got K's the Bandit, and the LC boys. They'll be performing as well.
Yeah.
And then we got Redback and H Does It, and then we got a Triple J Artist of the Year, JK47.
Yeah.
He's the main support act. So that's all this Friday night. But I'm not sure if I'm allowed to announce it yet, but in July we'll be doing 2 shows. But there's one show I'm not sure if it's like we're allowed to announce it yet. Yeah. But one of the shows in July, I think it's in Ipswich. It's weird, man. Ipswich show with 50 people. Like I'm not sure. Yeah, 50. 50 people. So I'm not sure if it's like a showcase type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I looked the venue up, and apparently they do. That's what they do. Like. Must be like a showcase type of thing with 50 people. Yeah. And then in August we've got another show coming up in August to do. So we're just taking every day as it comes, pretty much. Yeah. Just trying to really punch out this big project, man. Hopefully release it after the show, maybe 2 weeks after the show. Yeah. We'll be definitely. I'm 100% not 100% sure, but I know that we'll be dropping a track. leading up to the show. If not, maybe after the show, the next track. Yeah,
Because you guys got some silverware, like with some with pull up in the German.
So we went gold here in Australia, gold in New Zealand, and I think we're platinum here in Australia.
Yeah.
And platinum here in Australia, one of the two. Yeah, so that was a huge achievement, like, for the boys and I. Like, that's something I never ever expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's something that I'd say that we're really blessed to experience all of this, such a short time in our career. But yeah, I showed my mum my plaque. I was like, Mum, check this out. And she goes, how much would that cost at Cash Cover?
Is that real gold? Is that real?
True.
Can I have a look?
Were you guys ever obviously your Samoan's pretty good, so it's fluent, probably better than Tino's too. So
Tino's
were you guys ever do a I wouldn't say Samoan song, but like drop a couple of lyrics here and there in Samoan?
I've always tried to incorporate it, but I feel like the language, I'd have to change some of my words that I say into an American accent. I feel like when you speak Samoan, it just makes it so much easier if you rap in American accent.
Oh, right.
It just flows a lot better. But I'd have to find the perfect you can't just do random Samoans Samoan words. You'd have to write something that just when you hear it fuck.
True.
Yeah.
Because you're a big fan of Samoan songs. You got a couple. Who's your favorite artist? In terms.
Ooh, I think my favorite man, my
band.
go-to if I'm drinking is Moto Tassi.
Oh
yeah.
He's from Samoa.
Yeah. Him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then
he's got a soprano voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Him or RSA band, RSA band. Just anything really, anything
Anything catchy,
anything Samoan I listen to. I think it's just but when I drink with when the younger boys drink with me, they get sick of it, eh?
What?
My little cousins and that.
Oh yeah.
It's just different generation, eh? Different eras, man. Yeah.
Who do you guys listen to? Do you have a favorite Samoan artist?
Iva.
Yeah.
And not so much the guys that are coming out now with their music. It's more the old school. 5 Star and.
Man, mine's Tiamata.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, always. I don't mind a couple of Tongan bangers here and there either. So.
I just jump on YouTube and watch the video clips just for a laugh. I start more than once. I'm like, bruh, the fashion and just cinematography.
They call it Samoa. They call it MTVs.
MTVs.
They saw MTV. And all they're doing is
It was like solar panel sunnies on it.
Was that the one you sent through? It's man, that sunny's that big. In a small head.
Last week, Joe was on the show. We asked him this as well. It was how was growing up in Logan, for you compared to what it is now? How was that growing up?
I mean, me when we were growing up in Logan, I'll speak for I can't speak for everyone else, but for me, growing up in Logan, it was tough, man. Having only one source of income, had to walk everywhere. You know what I mean? So it was tough, man. So, to see how far Logan's come now, it's inspiring, man. It's good. I think a lot of kids nowadays take a lot of things for granted. Back in the day, man, it's nowadays it's easy for you guys to catch train, buses, and all that. Yeah. But when I was growing up, man, we had to walk everywhere, walk to school, walk to the shops.
Tell the boys about your mission that you walked to.
Right. This was when I was going to a party. I was telling this guy. So my mate's like, Sully, we'll go party up in the north side. And I was like,
Sully, that's how long.
we're from here. I was like, he's like, nah, Sully, straight up. My old man can pick us up from the station. And I was like, honest too, Sully, it's like 11 o'clock. And I know no Islander dad will pick anyone up. You know what I mean? You ring your dad at 11 like that. What do you do? Can you pick me up? So we get to Sandgate Station. He's like, Sully, yeah, August, I'll ring my dad. And all I can hear from a distance was, come on, Dad, please, please. And my mate turns around and he goes, nah, Sully, we'll just go for a walk. It's not even that far. And I'm new to the north side. And then I was like, how far is it? And he goes, not even far. It's just like down this way, maybe 30 minutes. And then I was like, where are we walking to? Redcliffe. So we walked from Sandgate all the way to Redcliffe. And it was I was telling Tino, I remember this night like it was yesterday. So this was the night before, you know that new bridge?
Yeah, the Hornybrook Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was the night before they opened that. So I remember like watching the news, and the news was doing, oh, the new bridge in the north side just opened up. And I was just like, bros. And I was like, bro, we walked all the way from Sandgate to Redcliffe. And I was like, how far is it? And he goes, bro, just over here, just over here. We finally got there, bro. I swear to God, it was like an 8 hour walk, bro.
That's not an easy. So even from the station.
Yeah. My little first come.
Hour and a half from Sandgate Station to Brighton, where the point is to the bridge. You cross the bridge, take like 45 hour. And then wherever in Redcliffe you're going, oh, that's at least another hour.
Yeah.
Hello, blisters.
So it was definitely a walk of the lifetime, eh? I couldn't believe it. Like, as soon as we got there, it was like the next day. Like, I woke up and I had to go. Got there, I slept for like an hour, and then I asked his dad if he could take me back to his, you know, fuck.
And what did dad say? Oh, you should have called me.
Yeah. So we got to the house, and then dad comes out and goes, he comes out like angry, and then he sees I'm with him. He goes, why didn't you ring me to the picture? And my mate's like, I did ring you. And then his dad was like, my son, man, never told me he was with you.
What was your favorite memory going to Samoa?
My favorite memory would be probably when we went to McDonald's and we asked for a medium, and it was a large size. So I was like, oh, let's do this, your medium.
Yeah, because that's the American size in Samoa.
I was like, I want to see this the medium. And then when I seen my my cousin's large, it was like the XL.
Yeah.
I was like, holy moly.
Yeah,
What about the price though?
I didn't remember. I was
Well, it was like 25 bucks
he
for a
worked like
small.
2 weeks to just pay me, show me back.
You know when you went to Kafau and stuff, like did you guys have those pools, those community pools? Or?
We had one in, so I had an uncle that lived in Fausanga, and he had a pool. I saw it when we were driving in. I was like, oh, swimming pool. And then I told my cousin, I was like, Sully, I want to go kaili in the pool. And he goes, Sully, good luck, because the tide's out.
Oh, yeah.
I go, what do you mean? He goes, if the tide's out, there's no water in
Because there's this man-made, eh?
Yeah.
Man-made.
Concrete.
But then my mom's village, like, so before I went to Samoa, in my head, like, I pictured, like, you know, nice beach, you know, white sand. And my mom goes, when we get there, like, we'll go to my village first. I was like, all right, that's sweet. So then we're driving, bro, past the city, into the bush. So I was like, where are we? And then we got to my mom's village, like legit under the mountain, like legit. The name Lalomonga, like the village is under the mountain. Yeah, and then my cousin's like, so let's go have a swim. And I was like, swim where? And there was like a little river there.
and the whole village is there already.
But the funniest thing is, the little river there, I look down, see the river, and then you see all the boys in their ears just sitting there. Hello, boys.
So my brother, like we were all keeping here, but my poor brother, 2011, it was recent, like, and he was a little bit older, like one of my young brothers. I can't say his name, but you know, my poor brother went through the went through the Samoan doctor.
True.
Yeah, but he hated it. He hated just like because he was there by himself, obviously, and he was a bit younger. But like, bro, it was brutal. I don't know. It was just a few creams and stuff like that, and boom, off you go.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because we got put under here.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys go to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
Like,
not
we
me.
did ours
I didn't
in
go
like
to
the
sleep.
early 2000s.
Where did you guys go?
Brisbane, the women's hospital.
Where did you
I
go?
did mine here. It was a home job. Huh? Yeah, Tongan doctor came over and put his mouth in. Oh, what? Personal jokes.
See, I always knew some fishies about you.
I knew you Tongans were dodgy.
But I think my most memorable meal I had over there was George's Pizza. Right?
Oh, yeah?
It's the number one, bro.
Greasy,
George's
yes.
Is
Pizza.
that the one
Up top.
upstairs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
upstairs.
yeah.
I think no pizza in Australia has anything on that, man. I haven't
Yeah,
experienced.
see, I think that too.
I haven't experienced the pizza here in Australia that makes
Nah,
me.
neither.
Yeah.
The best pizza I had was in Thailand. I don't know.
Pizza ass or
Thank you for joining us.
Shout out to George in Thailand.
Malo George.
Wait, Georgina now.
Did your pizza have a hole? No pineapples on pizza. Or else. We got any questions this week? Oh, I forgot. How's the brand going?
what? Sorry.
The brand.
Oh, good. Bosque, yeah, it's been good, man. What do you call it? The boys are working on the winter gear at the moment. I was like, Sully, speed the process up, buddy. Winter's gonna come and winter's gonna go. But yeah, no, it's been good. We were really surprised at how when we go to the shops and that to get shirts and that,
Yeah.
how limited the stock is now. Like, I went to go buy me a t-shirt. I think I had another interview to do, and went there. There was no shirts.
Because they sell all your stuff on Urbanwear, right?
Urbanwear, yeah. So I think that's just another thing. Like, I think we're just really blessed to have these like connections.
Yeah,
with people
connections. Yeah,
that can help us out and like just help get us ahead in life. So it's been good, man. Something that I always talk to my little brother about. Like, that's what I forgot to mention. Like, like someone like Nipsey Hussle, like just seeing how he hustled. Yeah. So I wanted to, not like copy what he did, but somewhat, take bits and pieces of what he did and try and, do use it what we're doing. So yeah, but no, it's been good. The brand's been good. The brand's been heaps good.
What does it stand for? Because it stands for something.
Bosque?
Yeah.
Bosque is Spanish for woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
4114.
So for those who bought it, please don't be offended. But I appreciate the support. I've been hearing stories, man, like, bro, yeah, my cousin got it and he found out it means woods and he doesn't want to wear it anymore. But I think like it's even like bigger than that. It's just good to see like Islanders just winning in general, you know what I mean? Like like the music scene, like just recently we had the APRA Music Awards.
Yeah, that was was that last month or this month?
I think like last month or month before.
Yeah.
The whole lineup in for our category was all Islanders. Like it was 1-4 was us, 1-4 us, Young and Lips, and Day One.
Yeah.
And it's like and Hilltop Hoods.
Oh yeah.
And like I looked at it two ways. I was like, man, we're all young Islanders in like being noticed by the whole of Australia.
Yeah.
And then not only that, we're sharing the same category as Hilltop Hoods, like a group that's been around for years.
Yeah.
So I was just like, man, that's huge. Like that was like an achievement in itself. But yeah, it's good to see Islanders, just doing their thing and succeeding in whatever they're doing in life.
Yeah. With the music as well, like I love how you guys incorporate like your heritage, like our heritage.
I think like the vision was, like to showcase, when we rap in Australian accent, and like that's putting on for Australia. But I want the listeners to know, like if you've never seen us, I want you to know that we're Islanders as well. Like when people hear the Chair Who, I think like the first thing that people think of is Maui from Moana. You know what I mean?
Savage or something.
So, yeah. So it was just a little like, even though it's like a split, maybe like 2 seconds chair hoo, but it stands out. You know what I mean? Yeah, it stands out. So yeah, we always try our hardest to like keep representing that we're Polynesian, Samoan, Tongan, whatever. But yeah,
because Abi, yourself, and Tommy Samoan, and then Stelly's the Tongan.
Stelly's Tongan, yeah.
There you go, mate.
I'm a city.
Just like the Fa'us.
Stay for Feka, my man. And that's the one thing about Stelly too. Like, he's like a true Tongan.
Yeah.
Like the Tongan boys I grew up with, he reminds me of them. Like, just like straight up staunch Tongan dude.
Just like myself.
Stay for
Feka. Staunch, not stones.
Oh,
Are you ready for this, mate?
we're gonna have some laughs
I
here.
have
IG. Oh, yeah.
in the gram.
Someone did ask, what do we define a plastic islander?
Yopu.
No, I think plastic islanders is just. Oh, we probably just use it as a laugh more than anything. Just someone who's sort of out
I
of
don't
touch.
think Yopu's as plastic as we make it out. I
Yeah.
guess. He's actually alright. He's actually not too bad.
Yeah, what's your definition? I think like
Definition of a plastic
because a lot of
is
Samoan or half caste, they understand.
Yeah.
They
I think
understand
I think
exactly
half
what you're
caste probably
saying.
take it. They take it to heart if we call them plastic,
Yeah.
which I get, but yeah, normally it's just a chokes, but
Yeah. Or you have those girls that are full Samoan, but they got all the flags.
Oh,
you know what I mean? They got like the Tahitian, Europe,
Oh,
Dutch,
yeah.
Scotch,
yeah.
Scotch
Indian.
finger.
Just like me with my Dutch flag in there.
them touching your flag.
I think plastic Samoan or Islander, it's tough. Like some people are different. Like depends on the how they were raised. Like some like a lot of my friends. I got a few friends that parents are Samoan, but they grew up just speaking English.
Oh yeah, there's
You know what I mean?
Tongans
So
like that.
Yeah.
so it comes down to how they were raised, and it's like, and those same people that I know, they're the ones that wish they learned their mother tongue. So I think I think plastic like island is just like a term you throw around to mock the boys.
Yeah.
And
I think
parents
it's the I
do
think
it to
it's
us as well. Like when they say "Fia Palangi" and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
That's what happened. Hey, that's what happened to me when I was in Samoa.
What?
All my aunties like just calling me, "Oh, what if you're Palangi?" Come on,
But it's funny, some of the Samoans that grow up in Samoa, not saying any names, come here and they speak English, they forget they're Samoan. Pretend they don't know Samoan. You know the
rest of their life in Samoa, then 2 months in Australia, and Wailawingoa. Shut up your mouth. I think Wailawingoa is I reckon that's my definition of plastic. So
Nah, I'm not going to say the next part,
Anyway, someone asks, anyone else go online dating and your brother and his best friends get suggested asking for a friend?
So what are they saying?
Was that from Gyunga or Chloe?
My little Chloe.
you got one team?
Where's hiding?
Where's hiding?
Where's hiding?
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember like it's yesterday when I was 18, man. I snuck out with my mate to a party, and my mom was ringing my phone, and I turned it off, and then we partied all the way through, and I thought I'd try and sneak into the house at 7. Got home and I seen my mom's car was gone, and I was like, oh, maybe she's gone to do her whakao for Sunday kongai. So I snuck in, jumped in the bed. And then I heard my mom's car pull up, and her and my dad were in the car. Like, she was saying in Samoan, like, he waits till he gets home. He waits till he gets home. And then I walked out, pretending I just woke up. I was like, oh, who, mom? And she's like, man. And she brought the thunder and the lightning that day. And you know what the funniest thing was? After my mom bashed me, my dad just gave me the lecture of like, you should never snuck out, blah, blah, blah. And then, it was the day after tour pump Shane Cameron. So then my little brothers heard me that I got pumped downstairs. And then they came down, they go, Sully, did you just get Shane Cameron? And you know when you're like, you just finished crying but you're angry? You're like, Sully, did you just get Shane Cameron? I'm like, fuck off, God.
Did I do the damage?
Did I do damage? Why does Shune keep telling everyone he's the bad boy of the group when he's more like Bad Girl Riri?
Who's that?
Anonymous.
Shots. That's your pool.
There's a couple from the.
There's a reason why they call me the baddest.
Wow.
The baddie.
The baddest.
Haven't you seen him on the dance floor when he's? Well, wait till the tiger is unleashed, and you'll see. Anyway, if you're coming to the turtleneck and spec party, you will see the tiger there.
This special performance.
This one is: would you rather have the ugliest toes and be tall, or the nicest toes and be short?
Depends, hey. Define short.
Yeah. I don't know who they're aiming this one.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at Junior like that?
Everyone put your toes up. Everyone put your toes up.
My toes are still here, mate.
Oh yeah, where?
I want to fussy this guy who just asked us. Chris, I heard you're a down to earth guy because you're closer to the ground.
Oh, true story. True story.
You are fired from the podcast, mate.
This one came in. Which Pacific Island has the best looking fuffas, Junior?
I'd say just here in Logan City, eh?
Let's go. Pull up Logan City.
Ready for this battle rap? Or you got any more questions?
No, we'll go for the battle rap. So we're gonna do this battle rap. Junior's gonna vote who's the best one to come on the next track.
That's the prize.
I've only got 8 bars.
That's what I do by Spanish. This is based on a true story. Yeah. Todo fue Joanna. They say no, don't say no, Joanna. How get that soul, Joanna? Are you ready to go? Joanna? Pull up in the Draco. No need to be shy, girl. Don't worry, I'm on my learners. Girl, what you acting so nervous? Pull up in the Tarago. We won't go far though, cause I got no money for the servo. Girl, why you acting so nervous? If your name is Chloe, don't bother. I got no chips or that salsa. I eat fish, but I'll eat ya. Oh baby, I'll have you sing like a choir. You'll be singing ah la la, and I'll be putting on my ha 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 in your cha cha cha.
Hey, why are you puffing, man?
Oh man.
Let's see who's next.
Oh, got nothing, but here we go.
I got nothing either.
Don't be scared. Yeah.
Start again. Need that build up.
It's my boy Big Perm. Yo.
Hey, welcome to the Files Podcast. This is the outro. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Not a man that can be thrown, not a horse that can be grilled, not a bull that can be stopped. Call the cops, you better be drilled. You can't come play with me. That's the best I've seen. You know this FA UCE and medium rare with a little bit of season.
A little bit of salty. I don't know if we had a longer one.
There was, but my tongue free mono, free opal,
Free my boy Yops.
somebody free Samoa. Thank you for.
Oh, waiting for Chris.
Oh yeah.
I should have known.
Yeah, let's go,
Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Tassi, tato, pati, lua, tano iyo fua, tolu, tato, no, fa, ba ai ilunga, lima, valu, lafua, lima. Let's go.
Oh no, Hawaii, oh no.
What about Fitu?
What do you reckon, James?
So, I think it's a tie. Everyone is good, eh? After this, I'll give you guys a contract. 1 day contract with the boys.
Just remember, I'm a contemporary dancer as well, so.
Yeah, I'm looking for a contemporary dancer for the next video. Eh?
Anyway, thank you for listening to the FA UCE podcast this week. Thank you, Junior, for joining us. If you haven't done already, press the like button. If you want to comment something. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to our OnlyFans as well. www.FAUCE and fuck up.
Once again, massive shout out to Caxton Hotel for having us tonight.
Yes, Malo Caxton.
And also Grubby's Burger, nice and greasy.
Nice.